Hey guys, welcome to my first live on my channel. Bit of a weird one, bit of a sad one to start off, but we'll get right into it. Before you do, please smash the like, please hit the subscribe button, and yeah, let's get started. Where to start, man? Manchester United lost 2-1 down to Brighton in the south, down the south coast. I can't even talk. I mean, it's been it's been one hell of a game. I mean, United, to be fair with you, did we really deserve to lose the game? Yes and no. I would say the most part, yes, because look, we started off the game okay. Then Brighton started to go into the game, and then Harry Maguire makes a ridiculous error, man. And yeah, the goal goes in. Danny Welbeck scores his 100th club goal against Manchester United of all teams. Who would have known? Um, then then halftime, we go into the break 1-0. Couldn't do much. Couldn't do much with the ball. I felt that we were slow. I felt that we were lethargic. We didn't we didn't press well. We pressed well, but we didn't move the ball well. We didn't move the ball fast enough. We were slow. Our counterattacks were quite average. I feel like Bruno Fernandes, he was one of our more better players in the first half. Um, second half, we start off. I mean, Brighton had a few chances, but then you know what? United sent a through ball to Ahmad. Ahmad scores. Prayers to his family, obviously. Sad times ahead. But I mean, Manchester United, we equalized. But then what happens towards the end of the game? We concede late on once again to Brighton. I mean, um, I feel like it was a defensive error type of game because United really could have got this game in the bag. I feel like we really made too many mistakes. Um, I felt that we could have uh, we could have scored. We could have taken more of our chances, but you know, fucking hell. I mean, the the Garnacho goal. If only it didn't touch Xerxes on the way in, that'd have been 2-1. But once again, Man United turn up in the most pathetic way possible. To end the game like that is absolutely disgusting. I mean, we really could come away with 3 points today, or even a point. But you know what? A point isn't even enough for me because this is Eric Ten Hag's third season now. Almost £600 million spent, and we're still making excuses about Brighton away. Brighton have won 4 out of the last 5 games against Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag. 4 out of the last 5 games against Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag, and we're still sitting here making excuses about, oh, we still need more, we still need this and that. We almost spent 600 million. Come on, 600 fucking million we've almost spent, and we still is not even enough. We still need. Yes, I agree. We still need more players. There are half of the players we have aren't good enough. We don't have good enough players at our football club. We still have Maguire looking at the club. We still have Marcus Rashford looking at the club. We still have McTominay. Why didn't we accept the McTominay bid? Why did we just let him go? We're still holding on to him. If you want a player to go, you don't put him in the squad. You let him go. You don't even put him in the matchday squad. Do what you're doing with Jadon Sancho then. If you want Jadon Sancho to leave, you're leaving out of the matchday squad, aren't you? But no, you'll put him in the match. You put McTominay in the matchday squad because he's important to the team, isn't he? He's important. Who else do we have in midfield? I mean, where's Toby Collier? I thought he impressed in preseason. I thought he impressed us in preseason. He should be on the bench. He should be getting some minutes. At least off the bench will do. I wouldn't mind off the bench. But my issue is, why are we still playing Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount together? Last week it didn't work. You take Mason Mount off, we score. You take Mason Mount off, and United score 1-0. 1-0 with Xerxes scoring the goal. Who by the way came on as a false nine. Bruno Fernandes is not a false nine. The guy is a central attacking midfielder. Do not play Bruno Fernandes as a false nine. You play if you want to play Bruno and Mason Mount together. You play Mason Mount on the wing, or you do not play him at all. That's what I think, at least. Because I'm just tired of all the excuses this fan base is making, and I'm tired of excuses that Erik ten Hag is making. I'm tired of this manager making the same old excuses every single week, and it's the same old crap every fucking week. It's the same old shit. It really is the same old shit. I mean, last season wasn't any different. Second game of the season, we lost 2-0 to Spurs. Missed chances, missed opportunities, and so much more. However, it's just like we're always just not taking our chances. We're always just wasting every opportunity we get, and it's really, really getting on my nerves, because every time, yeah, every time we have an opportunity, we tend to waste it. I remember last season against who was it that we drew 0-0 or something? We drew 1-1 and we wasted opportunity after opportunity. I couldn't remember who, but I'm sure there was plenty of games that happened, especially in the Champions League last season against Galatasaray, when we easily could have slapped them 5-3, 6-3, but we ended up wasting our chances. Manchester United need to sign a prolific striker. Yes, I think Xerxes is the one, but the manager clearly doesn't rate the guy. At the moment, he's playing off the bench. The guy isn't even starting games for us right now. Harry Maguire is still starting for Manchester United in 2024. People are saying he's our best defender. Are people watching what we're watching? Because I don't think so. I think Harry Maguire is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen play for Manchester United Football Club. Period. He's not even close to the best. He's not even close to the best defender we've ever seen at Manchester United. Why are people getting on? Why are people getting on other people's nerves when they say Harry Maguire's not good enough? We're called negative. We're called toxic. We're not called a United fan if we don't back our players. If we don't rate a player, that's our problem. That's not anyone else's problem. If I don't rate a player, that's my problem, not your problem. If I don't rate Harry Maguire, that's my opinion. But if you rate him, cool. I'm not going to slate you for that. But time and time again, I'm seeing people on timelines saying, "Oh, Harry Maguire is doing well. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's our best defender. He played well last week. I give him that. But today, I'm sorry, De Ligt should have been starting ahead of him. We signed Matthias De Ligt. He is right now our best center back along with Martinez. He's automatically our best defender ahead of with Lisandro Martinez. Why is De Ligt not playing? He better play against Liverpool, by the way, because if we play Harry Maguire, we're screwed. We are genuinely screwed. If we play Harry Maguire against Liverpool, we are screwed. I'm telling you this right now. We will not win against Liverpool if we play a shit defense with Harry Maguire in it. Because I am so tired of all these Deadwood players still lurking around the club. The fan base is still making excuses for these players. Why are they still here? We still haven't even gotten a midfielder. The same fans that wanted Casemiro out. Casemiro had a very good game today, by the way. Casemiro was class today. I thought he was winning the ball up high up the pitch very well. He was winning the ball high up the pitch very, very well. But guess what? This fan base is saying, "Oh, he's 32. He has to go." Age is just a number, people. Age is just a number. Really, it's just a number, because I'm just seeing. I just think Casemiro was not fit last season. Personally, I don't think he was fit enough for us last season. I don't think he was fit enough. He was struggling with some fitness issues. But you know what? This season he looks fine. This season he looks fine. He's playing he's playing better game. He's playing a much better game, winning the ball high up, not being less sloppy on the ball, and showing what he was when he joined. He was the same Casemiro when he first joined. Let's see this here. Who are you referring to has no preseason? Who are you referring to? Big up everyone in the chat, by the way. Like and subscribe, people, please. Hopefully we get to 50 by the end of the week. Come on. If you're saying my connection isn't good, then I don't know. Let me know, please. But yeah, as I was saying, Casemiro's looked a lot better. Casemiro's looked better. Menu looks fine. I feel like the midfield isn't the biggest issue. I feel like defensively we were let down today. Our back post marking today costed us for the second goal and for the first goal as well. If only Harry Maguire had cleared that. If only Harry Maguire cleared that, we could have at least come away with a point. I still wouldn't be happy with a point, but that's better than a loss. And Brighton is just a bogey team for United. Typical. My Mac froze. You guys see me? My Mac just froze. But yeah, as you know, the season progresses, I'm expecting a lot of improvement because this is not good enough now. There's just too many excuses within the fan base. Everyone's just making excuses for every single player. Mason Mount, don't know why he has a number 7 shirt. Should be stripped off the number 7 shirt personally. I'm not necessarily saying we should sell him like that, but he shouldn't be wearing the number 7 shirt. Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, we really could have come away with something today, but it just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be because we just can't take our chances. We just can't take the chances that we were put on a silver plate. Amad Diallo, first half. I mean, he should be wearing that chance, in my opinion. Exactly. I agree. I completely agree with this one. I still don't understand why we spent half a summer chasing for Mason Mount when we could have gone for a much better option, for even cheaper as well. Not trying to pocket watch, but still. I mean, he's average. I agree. Completely agree. He's average. May, you should come on the live stream. You wanna hop on? I'll send you the link. Anyone watching from Twitter, please like and subscribe. I'm just gonna share. Hold on. I completely disagree. I think Casemiro was class today. Casemiro was much better. Without Casemiro, we don't win today. We have zero chance. Look, we're on for another 15 minutes, people. Please like and subscribe if you're new here. Please share. Please please give me 50. I disagree. I think Casemiro was good today, man. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, but I think Casemiro today was all right. I think his passing was okay. I think his ball retention was fine. But my issue was our chance creation is just, people look at chance creation and be like, oh, XG and all this. We should bin all those stats, man. XG, all these chance creation, bin all these stats, because I think they're all fucking irrelevant at the end of the day. They're all irrelevant, man. Like, let's just be real with it, right? If I if I watch a game, right, I'm seeing players all over the gap. I'm seeing Brighton win the ball back comfortably. I'm saying we can't even keep the ball for more than a minute. Manchester City can keep the ball for 20, 30 minutes. We can't even keep the ball for more than 2 minutes. We lose the ball every time we win it back. We're slow. We're slow on the break. We can't pick out a good pass. The one good pass we picked out was sending Ahmad through, and then Bruno Fernandes played across to Xerxes, and then sorry, Garnacho, and then unfortunately touched Xerxes, and then another one where Ahmad was played through. You play Brighton through, you score. Brighton's defense were quite high up today. We should have been capitalizing on their high line. We should have created more. We weren't good enough. We weren't bad. At the same time, I just don't think we were good enough. Like, the ball. Look, taking long on the ball does not mean that you had a bad game or anything. It's just, I feel like, you know Casemiro's job as a holding midfielder should be to win the ball back and to pick out a good pass. That's two things I think Casemiro should be able to do. No problem at all. My issue is the eights. Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount. They can't keep the ball for more than 2 minutes. I would much prefer us to take long on the ball if we're able to keep it. But the problem is none of them can keep the ball. None of them can keep the ball. And this one here as well. Rashford disappointing again. I need to speak on Marcus Rashford because I'm absolutely tired of all the excuses from the fan base. People are telling me Marcus Rashford he's still got a future at the club. I do not see why. I don't see why. I personally don't see why. Look, when Rashford first came in, I was excited. I thought, you know what? We have a new young talent coming through. Scored 4 goals in 1 week on his debut week. On his debut week, he scored 4 goals in 2 games, which was really good. I was excited. I don't know what's gotten into him. I don't know if it's a mentality issue. I don't know what it is, but Marcus Rashford needs to step up. This fan base is just making excuses for him at this rate. People just don't want to blame him. People don't like him making a scapegoat. People don't want to, blame certain favorites at the club. The thing is, I think Casemiro is one of those players that can keep the ball and hold on to it for a long and not lose it. I trust Casemiro. I don't trust Bruno Fernandes. I don't trust Marcus Rashford to hold on to the ball for long. I don't trust a lot of these players to hold on to the ball for long. And no, because I disagree with this, because you know why? Rashford's more of an explosive-ish winger. Rashford's a winger that wants to try and take players on. Grealish is a system player. Rashford is not a system player. There's a difference between these two players. Rashford is more of a free flow footballer, which I don't like. Because if you give Rashford the ball, he wants to do whatever he wants with it, and he flops. The guy can't keep the ball. That's a big issue with Rashford. And he tries too much. He tries too much with the ball. Quick 1-2, lay it off with Bruno Fernandes, and you're in. But he holds on to it and he just loses it. Grealish can hold on to the ball. That's one thing. That's why Pep can trust Grealish. Players like Doku, Grealish can hold on to the ball. Savio can hold on to the ball. When you've got players like Anthony, Rashford who can't hold on to the ball, then there's a problem. Because then you're dealing with players that are not ball retention, like they're not ball retention type players. Grealish is a ball retention type player. He can retain the ball and keep it. That's a system based player. He can hold on to the ball for as long as he wants, and he won't lose it as much. Yes, Grealish is inconsistent, but Rashford's even more inconsistent with the ball. Let's just be honest with ourselves now. And yeah, apologies for my internet connection, people. Just having a bit of a my Mac's having a bit of an issue, but yeah, overall disappointing, man. I mean, we really could have come up with something like I said. Overall disappointed, but at the end of the day, I mean, you don't take your chances. You don't come away with anything. You don't come away with anything. And Ten Hag, this manager, this fucking manager, throwing on McTominay, Anthony, De Ligt when we're chasing a goal. It's 1-1. You're trying to chase a goal. You take off Ahmad. You take off Bruno Fernandes. You take off. Who's the someone remind me in the chat. Who else went off? Yeah. I think Jadon Sancho could be given an opportunity, but I still think the manager likes him. And Garnacho on the right wing. I hear that, but I prefer him on the left wing because for me he should start over Rashford. If I had to pick a team for the Liverpool game next week, I'm going with Onana in goal. I'm going with Mazraoui right back. I'm going with De Ligt. I'm going with Martinez, and I'm going with Dalot. I really want us to sign a left back. I want us to go for Hermoso, or I want us to go for a left side of center back, or something like that, something of the sort that can play left back that's left footed. I'm not saying a right footed player can't play left back, but my issue is we need a left footed left back. Personally, someone to whip the ball with his left foot from the outside swing. With the outside swing. And someone to pick up players in the box. Because we don't really have a left-footed left back right now. Malacia is out, Shaw is out. Two injured left backs. And I'd go with assume we get Ugarte done. I play Ugarte, I play Bruno, and I play Casemiro. I play Ahmad, I play Garnacho and Xerxes. And yeah, that's my team. Or you could play Kobe Mainoo instead of Ugarte, and you bring Ugarte off the bench. I think you could do that. Or you could play Ugarte and bring Mainoo off the bench because Mainoo cannot play 90 every game. Mainoo needs to come off. He can't play 90 every game. And yeah, I also agree with this. We need left side winger. Garnacho goes off on the left. I agree with this completely because the thing is, we don't have that type of explosive left winger. We have more of an explosive right winger than we do have a left winger. Which camera am I using? I'm using my Mac camera, bro. My Mac camera. But yeah, back to this. Yeah, I completely agree with this. I think I think we need a left-sided winger as well. Um, but it doesn't seem like the manager's going to sign one. Even though we lost Pelistri now, we don't have a right winger. So I think we need I think we need someone who can play both left wing and right wing. Garnacho is that one, but then again, you have Anthony as a backup. Yeah, I don't think Anthony is good enough to come off the bench and make an impact. However, and yeah, I just don't think Anthony's good enough. I don't understand what he was doing with the last play as well. I don't know what that flick was. We completely lost the ball in the final play. We could have created something, but Anthony just gave the ball away cheaply and carelessly. And I mean, the game was lost from then. We had time to score, but at the end of the day, we weren't good enough in the final. Yeah, I've given it already, man. Just not good enough, but at the same time, we could have come away with something. We could have come away with a point or a win. We didn't make too many mistakes, or we just or if we weren't sloppy at the back. Yeah, we were really inconsistent going forward. We were slow in the ball movement was slow. Counter attack was slow. There was not much intent to go forward. Barely any touches in the box compared to Brighton. I think I'm not so sure, but I'm not very happy with the performance, man. It's not good enough. And going to Liverpool next week at home, we need to be a lot better because Liverpool can punish us on the break. Liverpool can punish us on the break because they've got players that can go forward. They're bombing up and down the pitch, and they can punish you anytime you don't finish. They've got players like Salah. They've got players like Jota, Diaz, Nunes. Can punish you anytime. Soboslai, McAllister. They're a very good counter-attacking team, Liverpool, and they're very good on the ball. So we have to be almost perfect to win the game next weekend. I think we can, but at the same time, we need to finish our chances as well. Yeah, I agree with this, bro. I said this already. I think Bruno and Mount cannot play together unless if you want to play them together, you play Mason Mount on the left, or you don't play him at all. Simple as because you don't play two cams together. Bruno Fernandes is a cam. He's not a false nine. I played Bruno Fernandes as a cam behind Xerxes, or when Højlund comes back. Might sound controversial, but I still think United need a new striker. I still think we need a new striker. I think we need. I still think we need. I still think we need a new striker. But yeah, I mean that was always about the game. Next week, Liverpool at home, big game, similar to 2 seasons ago. But we have to be perfect. Like I said, we can't be complacent. We can't lose the ball against Liverpool that easily. They can punish us anytime. But yeah, I mean that was my analysis of today's game. I mean, I can't really say much because I'm absolutely gutted about the performance, man. Gutted about the result. Gutted about every single player on the pitch today. Just not good enough, really. And it's been many times where United just don't take their chances and we get punished. We can lose a smash and grab game anytime. We can play amazing on the ball and still lose a smash and grab if you don't finish your chances. Next week, Liverpool, massive game. Better be perfect. Better be better be um, better be careful as well. Mate, this is a United show. It's not a it's not a show. Um, not good enough. Yeah, I'm sorry. Um, talk about other clubs as well, mate. I told you next season I'm not this season, I'm not going to talk about many. I'm not going to talk about much. Just need to improve. And other clubs, I don't have time for other clubs right now, mate. City, just perfect. 4-1 winners. Arsenal, you know what I mean. 2-0 statement win against Aston Villa away. And we'll see between Liverpool, Brentford tomorrow. We'll see what Chelsea do tomorrow. Tottenham, 4-0 win against Everton. That's a really good win for them. But don't really have time to talk about other clubs. Maybe this is a show about United, but good luck to you. Who'll be our best player this season? I don't know. I really don't know. I cannot tell you this right now. I just cannot predict. I think it's probably going to be. I think it's probably going to be. I don't know, to be honest. I can't really tell you right now. It's only 2 games in. I'll give you my answer. I'll give you my answer within like December time. Man, I don't care. I don't care that Milan lost. It's not my problem, mate. It's not my problem. I'm here to talk about United. I'm not here to talk about other clubs right now. Good for them. Don't even know why they hired Fonseca, to be honest, but okay. Calm. But yeah, that's been my analysis so far. United not good enough, but at the same time we roll again next week. Liverpool at home, must win game. Do I think we'll win? We can, but we have to be almost perfect, like I said. Talk about the Glazers. What do you want me to say about the Glazers? Same old things I say every season, bro. They same old things they do every season. Nothing new about the Glazers. What can I say about them? What can I say about the Glazers? Nothing much. Nothing much. You already know my stance on it. Man really said talk about the Glazers. But yeah, that's been my review. Next week, I'll be back for the Liverpool game, previewing the Liverpool game, or maybe reviewing the Liverpool game. I'll be back next week. Until then, everyone out, Ten Hag out. Fuck the Glazers. Fuck everyone. United up the fucking Reds. See you later. Fucking Emil Heskey, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm crap. I'm a horrible footballer, mate. But yeah, till then, see you guys. Take care.